For our fourth stream, we're going to be running the magic deck. We start the run with the crystal ball voucher, which gives us +1 consumable slot, and 2 copies of the Fool, which creates the last tarot or planet card used during this run. So the general idea here is going to be to find a tarot card, build a strategy around it, and then use our 3 copies of it to get started. I will be playing on the white stake base difficulty. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so first ante, our boss blind is going to be the window. All diamond cards are debuffed. Good thing to keep in mind. We do have a very nice blind skip here. A free polychrome joker at the next shop. Polychrome's pretty strong and a free joker's pretty strong. Beating the 450 blind without a joker is feasible. And if we lose the run, we can just start over. So I'm going to go ahead and... I clicked the wrong button. Wow. Well, so much for so much for the polychrome joker. I guess we're doing this instead. We do get a free straight right off the bat. That's very nice. We'll play that hand. So at least we earned some money there. That gives us 10. We definitely want this, I think, if we're going down the tarot route. Lots of tarot stuff here. Look at this. We even have tarot cards here. So I want to buy this. Do I want to buy it on this shop or the next shop? That assumes I get $10. I don't know. Let's look at our jokers here. So hallucination's also pretty nice for a tarot strategy. Hey, Paul Marach, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. This is also very nice for a tarot-based build. It doesn't help me get past the next blind or the boss blind. Man, I would love to buy this, this, and this, but I don't have the money. What's the right play here? So I think we're going. I think we probably want to buy this to get more tarot, but do I want to buy it now or after the next blind? I have to... If I buy this, it might give me a strategy that helps me get past it. 450 is not too bad. I can probably do without a joker. Man, a lot of good options here. Not a lot of money. I think I can hold off and try and get this after the next round. I just, like, if I buy this, I only need $6. If I buy this, I only need $4. I can probably pull that off. This is nice, although I generally don't play all my hands. I try to use hands to earn money. This is a nice, like, get out of jail free card, though. If I come into a really bad round. Yikes, all of this is great. So I am gonna be opening a lot of booster packs. I think this has a lot of value because I'm gonna be going down a tarot strategy. This I obviously need as well. These two combined would be fantastic. I think I buy this, the hallucination card, and then try to get voucher after the next hand, which means beating the boss blind could be tough, but maybe if I have a really good hand and earn some money, I don't know. We'll have to see what we can make happen, but I think this is the play. And now we run the big blind. Jack 10, 9, 8. Okay, so if we can pull a queen, we have a nice straight there, or a 7. I think we try to go after that. Okay, we got 2 pair here. Or no, we have a pair. No chance of getting a flush, really. So I still think going after a queen is the best bet. Or a 7. But the queen is more likely to help me win than the 7, so I think I'll play the pair here to get some points on the board. There's the queen. Okay, very close to winning here. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7. We have two tens. Let me look at what's likely here. There's 2 9s left, 1 8, 3 7s. So we'll keep the 7. No 3s or 2s. And as for the king, all right, let's do this discard and see what we get. There we go, 2 pair. That should be enough. Okay. There's the big blind taken care of. Okay, now, I have to buy this if I want it, which I do, because after we beat the next boss, this will disappear and be replaced. I would love to get the smiley face. This would be nice to have, but not super necessary. All right, so we're gambling here. We're gambling on the run as opposed to the round. That leaves me with $2, and now I have to beat... Now I have to beat the boss blind with really nothing to help me. So we'll see whether this pays off or not. Diamond cards are debuffed. Okay. So we got a pair of jacks, one of which would not be scored, and a pair of 8s, one of which would not be scored. I have 4 hands to play with. Taking some chips here could be good. We can get rid of some... We can get rid of this 2 pair. So this is going to be 38 times 2. That's 10% of the value. Is this worth doing? Maybe not. Maybe we hold out for another 8 or a jack instead. See if we can get a full house. What did that give me? Theoretically, a potential straight. Not a lot else to work with. I could discard these, hope for an 8 or a jack, but I'm only pulling 2 cards. If I hold on to the ace and the king, I'm hoping for a queen and a 10. I think it's better to... Well, these are valuable cards, but I think it's better to try and get a full house here. Hey, look at that. 4 of a kind. Very nice. And 3 of a kind right there. Okay, that's helpful. Very nice. Okay. All right, so it paid off. We have our tarot merchant, or whatever it's called. What is the voucher called? Tarot merchant, yeah. All right, so tarot cards are more likely to appear. What's our new voucher? Discount seems pretty solid, but I definitely need something to help me get through this ante. All right, so I don't like having this card. I don't like investing in this card because it'll eventually be worthless, but right now it's very helpful to me, so I think we have to buy that. This would be an investment in money later, same as this, and I don't need either of these packs right now. Do I want to save to try and buy this, or do I want to 25% off? This is probably more likely to be worth more than that. Well, $3 of sell value at the end of every round. So am I going to spend $12 a round? Not early, but later I might. All right, I don't think I buy this right now. Well, I could buy it and then immediately sell it. Because this is going to sell for what? $1 at worst? Maybe $2? And if it gains $3 of sell value, then I could sell it for $5 and earn $1 profit. Paul says, this ante is going to be tough unless you find a good malt joker next round. Yeah, agreed. I need to... Yeah, I think I buy this and then sell it at the end of the round. Maybe after one more. What's its sell value? $2. All right, so it'll be worth $5 immediately. So it's like I gain... Even if I have to sell it, I gain $1 from having made that choice. All right. Don't need a mega standard pack. Don't need a tag. And then what's the mouth? Play only one hand type this round. So if my first hand type is 2 pair, I can only play 2 pair. So I gotta be careful with the mouth. Let's play the small blind. Okay, so I'm getting 100 chips no matter what I do. but I want to maximize the number of I want to minimize the number of hands I play to maximize the value from ice cream. So 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, or 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. A 9 or a 5 helps me out. I think we got to go after the straight. So I think I discard these. I don't have any pairs, so not a lot else to do. I guess I could chase a flush on the, what do I have, 3 diamonds? But yeah, not really a great hand here. All right, there's 2 7s and 2 10s. That's 2 pair. Full house is worth more than a straight, right? Full house is 40 times 4. Yeah. All right, let's chase the full house then. There's the 9 I needed. All right. Now I'm in a rough situation. I guess I have to go with the 2 pair play here. All right, ice cream doing some work for me. And there's a very lucky straight. Okay. Made it through. Okay. So I can sell egg for $5 if I want it. What do we have here? +1 mult per hand played, -1 mult per discard. There is value in this, but it means essentially avoiding discards wherever possible, which we don't have a great strategy yet. Create a tarot card when blind is selected. This might be valuable. Yeah, this is valuable. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat the next blind without something like this. So we're... The question is, if I buy this, I'll get a tarot card, and if it's great, I can use the Fool to turn that into 3 copies of the same thing. The question is, can I beat the next blind without a malt tarot? I do have ice cream. If I sold this, I could get both. I think that's the play. All right. And so I'm going to need to probably spend all 4 hands to make this work. But I think that's the play. And now I have no money to buy clearance sale. But if I can't get this, that's not the end of the world. If we get the build working. Tarot Joker, super valuable, but I think you need more malt than anything. Yeah, I agree. That's why I went after the green Joker here. All right. So I picked up Judgment, creates a random Joker card. Okay. I don't know if I want to use the Fool on this, but we want to use this right now. What did we get? Every played card counts in scoring. So does this override things like debuffs? Or, like if I put up this pair and then include Ace, Queen, 9, I think what this card is saying is these will get scored. Which is interesting. So like I can go 2 pair like this and then add the ace for an 11 extra chips, I think. Let's see. Yes, the ace was scored. Okay. Now, because of green Joker, we want to avoid discards. So I could do an ace high, I could do a high card hand here. Because I have nothing else to work with. And every played card counts. So I could do something like this. Or I could discard the 2 and the 3. And they get scored at least. This is not a great hand, but I don't have a choice. Splash. Okay, Splash has some value here. Okay, we're halfway. That's not bad. 2 pair with the king adding 10 chips. And malt is slowly growing on green joker. There we go. Okay, made it. Okay. So let's review. When we open tarot packs, I have a half chance. This is hallucination. We've seen this card before. It didn't do me very good. It kind of did me dirty last time I had it, but maybe it'll be better. We don't have a tarot pack to open, so it's not going to do anything this time. Ice cream has saved us so far, but is slowly decreasing in value. I could sell this for $2 and then use the Fool to get another Joker, or just wait to buy one. But it still has some utility, so we'll hold on to it for now. Cartomancer goes into our tarot card thing. Here's our malt. And this is just a really nice utility. All right, so we need to... The main thing to do is to keep building up green joker for right now. What's the devil? Enhances one selected card into a gold card. Not terrible. And pays for itself once we use it once. I don't need Uranus. Can't afford clearance sale, although I'd like to have it. Don't need a celestial or standard pack. So... what do I do with this? It's a moneymaker. And I'm not doing discards anyway because of green joker. So maybe this, yeah, this pays for itself the first time we use it. And over the run, because we're still early, this is probably pretty good. I'll put this on like a 2 or something that I'm not going to be scoring with. And then I just have to hold it in my hand at the end of the round if I draw it. And since I'm not doing discards, that if I can avoid it, I think this is worth it. All right, we only have one hand type this round. This is gonna be rough. All right, so I'm gonna hold on to this 3 for now for the devil. If we get a 2, we'll put it on that instead. I do have a pair, and I can throw these into the scoring if I want to. Queen, Jack, 9. I mean, I don't really have a better option. It feeds into green joker. This might be a squeaker. Let's see. Splash is actually pretty solid here. So I can only play pairs, right? Or what did I just play? Yeah, I can only play pairs. Okay. So like I can't do this. It won't score because of the boss blind. I think I should hold the 7s. This actually, if I earned 744, it might be time to use the devil here. All right, let's do the kings. Queen, 8, and 4. All right, we made it. Oh, well, yeah, okay, we made it through. There we go. Okay. Okay, I was a little nervous about that one, but we made it through. We got our $3 back, and green jokers now come online a little bit with 6 malt in it. Okay, new voucher. Hone. Foil, holographic, and polychrome cards appear 2x more often. That's definitely nice. That's definitely nice. But I've been really strapped for cash this whole run so far. We're already at ante 3 and I only have $13 to spare. Hermit doubles max money. Do we take that now? I can't. Yeah, I can't really. I can't really buy this card. Like it feels fantastic, but I'd be throwing all these cards away eventually. Destroy a random joker. So destroyed hallucination, I'd be okay. Cartomancer, I'd be okay. Ice cream, I'd be okay. Splash or green joker would not be good if I lost either of those. And I'd have to sell one of these to get it anyway. I mean, it's definitely very, very powerful, but you kind of need to have it before you need to get it super early so that your strategy is based around getting jokers. And my build right now, as tentative as it is built around getting tarot cards. If I use both my fools here, I could get, what, $53? That might be worth it, actually, because I have other ways of getting taros now. I wonder if that's the play. Do I Hermit and then Fool to get 53 bucks? That lets me buy this, the Mega Arcana pack, and a Buffoon pack if I really want it. I don't really have another scoring strategy right now other than... Yeah, I don't have a scoring strategy. I have an overall build strategy to go after tarot cards. But I don't really have a scoring strategy. So if I wait until I get a if I wait until I get a tarot card that's better than this, and then use both my Fools to triple it, then I get a scoring strategy. The money would be nice, but I think a scoring strategy is better than a money strategy in the long run. I might want to buy this 2 out of 5 tarot cards for $8. Like, I'd love to have this, but I don't have a scoring strategy yet. Okay, so that's the priority. All right, let's use the Mega Arcana pack and see if we can use our Fools. Okay, so we have Strength, increases the rank of up to 2 selected cards by 1. So we could turn these jacks into queens, but then the Fools don't do anything for us. Hermit Fool play seems legit. No doubt. No doubt. Look for planet cards that upgrade pair. An easy to play hand since you'll be playing them a lot because you got Green Joker. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, Green Joker, yeah, okay. So back to what I was saying. Strength could upgrade these to queens. That gets me 6 queens. And then using it again twice doesn't really seem to do much for me. What about Chariot? Steel cards? Nice to have, but not really a strategy. Gold cards, not so much. Creates a random Joker card if you have room. All right, here it is. It's the moon. I think that's what we're playing. So we're gonna go a flush strategy, it looks like. Although that requires a bunch of discards, so... Well, we can use high card to do discards out of our 4 hands and try to chase flushes that way. But if I pick this up, I can convert 9 cards to clubs. I think maybe this is the play. Let's turn these spades into clubs. And then... this creates the card, right? It doesn't use it? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I have to use this and then use this. Okay. I don't have... I want to save this for 3 non-club cards. So that means I'm left here. Random Joker. I suppose I could sell ice cream at this point and use this to get a random Joker, but it could be worse than ice cream. Increase the rank. Steel card, gold card, random Joker. I am low on money. I could maybe use the devil here on another 3. Yeah, I've been pretty low on money the whole run. Steel card's not bad. This is a gamble. This doesn't do much for me. I mean, I guess I could make my 2 jacks into queens to get some more likelihood of pairs and such. All right, that's not nothing. So straights are out. We're kind of in a club flush build now. It's a little shaky. Might as well buy this and use it immediately. because it's going away otherwise. I should have used it first, honestly. So I buy this, it costs... No, wait. This is going to cost me $3, and then I'll have 2, and it'll double that to 4? No, so I don't want to buy that. Alright. Okay, so when we select this, we're getting a tarot card from Cartomancer. Let's see what we got. The Tower. Enhances one selected card into a stone card. Okay. It's not trash. We should use the Moon right away. These will be converted to clubs. And then I want to use this to get another Moon card. Alright. What do you do? A stone card? Sure. I guess that's fine. And then, what do we have here? A pair? Oh, I have a straight. Or rather, a flush. Okay. Let's convert some more cards to clubs. And now we have another straight. All right, so I'm looking for Jupiters as well, or another flush. Okay, it's slowly coming together, this build. Ice cream is half used up. Okay, we got something good here. This is a gold foil card? Wait, what is this? All played face cards become gold cards when scored. For $9. That would certainly solve my money problems. And it's foil, so it helps me out. Yeah, this is 50 chips and getting worse. This is 50 chips and getting better. Alright, let's sell ice cream. Let's buy whatever this is. What is it called? Midas Mask? Okay. Oh, this is the one you guys were telling me works with the vampire card. Alright. That leaves me with $7 to play with. I should probably go into the Arcana pack here. This is gonna solve my money problems moving forward. $4 with poker hand is 3 of a kind. I don't have a room for it. This would be nice to have, but I've just been strapped for cash the whole run, so I can't afford it. We get tarot cards from opening booster packs and selecting blinds. These two aren't scoring chips, but they're helping me build my deck. I think, yeah, the whole build is built around getting and using tarot cards, so let's buy this, see what we get. Okay, once again, hallucination does not help me. Hey, another Moon card. That is fantastic. That's extremely lucky. More clubs, baby. What is my deck at now? Got 25 clubs. Half my deck, almost. Very nice. That was pretty lucky. Okay, I think now we move on. Don't want the 2 common jokers. Do want the tarot from Cartomancer. What do we pick up here? Another tower. Okay. Not the club. So we have a pair here. Or actually, I have a flush. That doesn't, yeah, that doesn't count. All right, there's the flush. Doing pretty well with green joker. What else have we got here? All right, so the only hand I have if I don't discard is a high card, so we might as well play that. I think I'll get rid of these. Everything will be scored, which means the stone card would have been scored anyway, so we'll get, what, 15 extra points? But this is not going to be great. Almost enough. Okay. Oh, and these become gold cards when played, right? So I'm close enough that yeah, I'm close enough that Yeah, this is gonna be fine. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Survived another blind. Hey, Orchid, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. How much have you played this game off stream? You seem to grasp it quickly from the first 2 VODs I've seen. I played 3 or 4... Well, no, I won 3 or 4 decks on my Switch, and then I bought another copy of the game on Steam so I could stream it. I'd say I've played probably 10 hours off stream, and now I'm going up to my 4th hour on stream. I don't know, I feel like I'm doing fairly well. I agree. I seem to be grasping it okay, but I am missing things for sure. Okay, so hallucination, cartomancer, Midas Mask, splash. So after, aside from the foil value, after all of my face cards are converted to gold, there's less utility in that card, right? What is this? Go into debt or without scoring a face card? I don't want this right now. Voucher would be nice. We do have 5 antes left. What do I want? Do I want Hone? Or do I want the Arcana pack? I kind of want both of these. But my scoring strategy is built around Arcana packs, and I just can't afford this right now. Unfortunately. Through your 7 hours of play, you've only managed to win once. I see. Well, here's what I would tell you. The advice I would give you is narrate your decisions out loud. A lot of times with a game like this, people make snap decisions and they're just like, okay, I'll get that, click on it. And then they go forward. They don't stop and think. So if you talk about what you're thinking out loud, it forces you to evaluate both what you're saying and then to go back and look at what's your build, what are the cards, what are your options? Like if you say it out loud, even if it's just to a rubber duck, you're forcing yourself to slow down and think about what you're thinking. That's the best advice I can give. Like here, I want this, and some people might think this is good, I want it, I'm gonna click on it, right? But by evaluating, well, what's my build? What's my scoring strategy? How am I gonna not just do things that feel good, but how am I gonna beat the run? As much as I want this is more in line with my strategy, so this is what I'm gonna do. All right, we got another tower. The sun doesn't help us. Lucky cards could be good. So we're chasing flushes, which means... Tower is probably better than Magician. 1 in 5 chance for 20 malt isn't bad, but... 50 chips. I don't know. None of these are great. Unfortunately. And hallucination still didn't help me out here. I guess the chance for malt is better. Even if it's only 1 in 5. Like, I'm not going to play a lot of stone cards. Because I'm going after... Like, if I have to play a high card with Splash and Green Joker, then the stone card comes in handy, but I'd rather be playing something like a pair. Even a pair with Splash is better than a high card. And these are high enough value clubs that I'll probably be playing them a couple times, so I guess I go for Magician here. All right, here's the boss. Decreased level of played poker hand, that's fine. We can work around that. All right, so I picked up the sun, which is not helpful. I'm gonna sell that, I guess. Yes? Yeah, there's no way I'm using this card. Do I have a flush? I do. Okay, let's play this. Not bad. I want to play this once to get it upgraded. So I could play the 2 pair and sacrifice $3 now for more $3 cards later, more gold cards. There's a pair here as well. but we're not really getting points from the hand. So I could just do a high card here. Like, half of this doesn't make any difference at all. Let's see what this does. Yeah, not bad. Okay, we're gonna be fine. So let me just do one more high card and we'll win. We'll get $9 from having those three in hand. That's pretty nice. Okay, we're getting into the antes where I need something else, but we've survived the first three. Okay, we're starting to earn money now. Flush Jupiter is an instant buy. Yes. Now, if I had Fool cards, I could use that as well. What is this? If the poker hand is a straight flush, create a random spectral card. I mean, I'd love to have this, but I don't have room for it. And straight flushes are pretty rare. What's this voucher? I don't need discards because of Green Joker, so I'm not buying that. The Celestial Pack is probably worth buying. There's a number of hands that I would like to upgrade to, for Green Joker. And opening this might get me a tarot card from Hallucination. So I'll buy this, and then we'll move on. All right, straight flush, three of a kind, pair. With splash, pairs aren't bad. Leveling that up would be good. Three of a kind and straight flush are less likely to happen, so I'll go with Mercury here. Hallucination, still not my friend. I don't think I want the Buffoon pack. I don't want the voucher. And this is not really worth it, I don't think, not to give up something else. So what's my skip here? Two common jokers. No, we'll play the blind. All right, what do we get? High Priestess. Creates up to 2 random planet cards. All right. 2 pair gets upgraded, and so does pair. I'll take that. All right, now let's look at our hands. I have a pair of kings. I'd rather keep the money, but I might not have the choice here. Not a great hand. I could do high card. Maybe we get lucky. I probably chase the flush here, right? The club flush. So I just play high card with the queen. Not playing these gold cards is risky. Do I need that right now? Probably not. I'm okay for money, so I think instead we'll do this. 2 pair, a regular pair, and then these cards get scored as well, and we're left with clubs. Okay, that got us halfway. And now we have a pair to wrap things up. Or I could go flush here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right, yeah, now our money problem is finally resolved. It took us half the run to get here. But between interest and the gold cards I'm getting from Midas Touch, I think we're okay. By the way, what is my... I've got 1 jack, 1 king, and 1 queen that haven't been goldified. We have a lot of opportunities for tarot, so like these 10s could become jacks, and I could goldify them, this 10, this 10. So we're rapidly approaching the end of Midas being like ultra awesome, but that's okay. What is this? 15 chips if played hand contains a straight. Not helpful. Mars is not particularly helpful. The rest of this is not really great. Like Splash is pretty good, but it's not an anti-8 card. Like I kind of need to replace all 4 of these with much better cards before anti-8. But this card is not the card for that. It's too late in the run. We're not built around playing straights at all, so this is not helpful. I don't need 4 of a kind, because that's not what we're built around either. I don't need the voucher, because I'm not using discards. I could standard pack. There could be a good enhancement in here, or like a face card or a club. $6 for a Jumbo Celestial pack strikes me as overrated. There is hallucination in play. For $4, I think this is worth doing. I don't think the Celestial pack is. Let's see if we get lucky here. A club or a face card. All right, so we pick this up. It gets re-triggered. That's not bad. Then we have a foil 3 of hearts that can be used as any suit. Okay, so this is worth 14 points. This can be used in flushes and gets an extra 50 points. Because this can be counted as a club. So I think this is our card. Strange as that might seem. And let's move on. All right. Blind skip gets me money, which I don't need. So we'll play the blind. That'll get us... I don't want spades. What do we get here? The devil. $3 if this card is held in the hand at the end of the round. Okay. Well, let's change this to... That's a spade. So we'll change that into a gold card. I just unlocked something. Very cool. I do have... No, I don't have a flush. I can do this high card. 68. Plus 50 is 118 times 16. 1018, like 1600 here. Not really good enough. But it's because I'm trying to preserve these queens, right? So I probably just play the pair. That gets me a lot more malt to work with and some starting chips, plus another 20 points of chips. It does give up 2 clubs, though, that I could use for a straight later. Maybe I hang on to them for an even better flush. Yeah, all right, let's play this. This should be like 1600. Oh, well, I missed some stuff. 2000 isn't bad. 3 of a kind? Flush is worth more than 3 of a kind? Okay. I don't need this money. And I probably draw another face card, so let's play the flush. If this doesn't get me over 7,500. It doesn't, okay. Ooh, not a lot of options here. Okay. We're gonna have to hope our last hand is good enough. I'm gonna play this high card to get rid of these cards and play the stone. Playing the 2 doesn't really help me, so... Oh, that was enough. Okay, I'll take it. I didn't think that would be enough. Okay, what are we playing with now? High card, I probably want this. Oh, I definitely want this. Okay, let's buy and use Pluto. That helps out when I have to play a high card hand. Let's definitely buy this, and then let's open the Arcana pack. All right, so what do we have? World, spades, no. Wheel of Fortune, meh. Wild card works as well. Let's see. We want to use the moon here. Probably best to convert these phase cards even though they're gold. They're going to be more useful. Like, money's nice, but scoring's better. Yeah, let's convert all of those to clubs. These retain their gold, but now I'm even better off than I was. Wild card could be good, but I have to use it now, which means using it on like one of these 3s. Or I could maybe try to luck into polychrome or something on one of my jokers, but it's a 1 in 4 chance. I've used this, I think I've had 3 failures in a row, but that's not how probability works. 1 in 4 isn't great. We're chasing flushes, right? All right, we'll make you a wild card. I should have maybe, if I'd thought about it, if I thought I was going to use this, I should have used it on a higher value card, and then used this with the moon, but I didn't. All right. Okay, so that leaves me with a standard pack. I've got $35. I could re-roll. I don't think I need to re-roll yet. We're only at ante 4. I still have time to get more better jokers for scoring. Is this worth opening? I could... Hallucination owes me a friggin' something. All right, let's try this. All right, so we did get Emperor, which is really nice. And I'll pick up the Jack here, I guess. We'll hopefully convert it to a club later. All right. So we picked up Hermit. Might as well use that immediately for the $20. And then creates a random Joker card. All right. Yeah. I need to get rid of these eventually. But this is random. I don't want to lose Splash yet. Green Joker's the only thing keeping me alive in this run. That plus Splash and the foil Midas mask. This is running out of... I don't think I want to... I don't think I want to trust this to random. I want to purchase a Joker that makes sense for me. So what I'll do is I'll wait until there's a really good Joker, and then I'll sell one of these cards, then use Judgment and see what I get. Unless I need the room in my holding space. Paul says, I think Midas has to go next. Yeah, I think you're right. We're close to done with Midas. The Jack and the Queen could be converted. But that's it. So if we get something that's better than 50 chips, we'll probably replace it. All right, next round. All right, all heart cards are debuffed. I really hope I don't get whatever the one of this is that makes clubs debuff. That would kind of kill the run. But this shouldn't be too bad for me. Hey, look at this. We picked up another moon. Amazing luck. All right, so... I'm going to hold off on using it for now. For the moment. Because we only have one non-club. Let's just do a flush here. Oh, it's disabled. So even though it's a wild card, it still can't contribute to the flush. Interesting. I'm glad I checked before I actually used that. All right, let's play this hand. Oh, I got the 1 in 15 chance to win $20 there. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Now, all of these hearts... No. I definitely want to convert the wild card to a club, and I think I want this ace as well. Here's the moon. So, diamond, heart, heart. You guys can become clubs. That... Now, why didn't that remove... Oh, because it's a wild card, it still counts as a heart. That's why it's debuffed. Interesting. That's an interesting interpretation of the rules, for sure. What else do I have? Yeah, right, Judgment. I don't have a flush at the moment. Do I just play a high card hand here? It's basically throwing a hand away in order to do some discards. I don't really have, in order to avoid a discard, I don't really have a lot to work with here. I only have 3 hands left, though. I could use 1 discard. I've avoided it up till now because of Green Joker. Ace, Queen, Jack. 3. I think if I'm gonna use a hand to discard, I need to get rid of this 2 as well. Okay, so now I should have my flush. Yeah, this should be enough. I have 1 hand left if it isn't. Okay, so we need like 700 here. All right. Now, here's an interesting question. Splash. Every played card counts in scoring. Does splash overcome the debuff for scoring this? I don't remember if we saw that. Like if I play this, I know it doesn't count to the... Oh, it still counts as a pair though. So I probably want to do that anyway, because otherwise it's a hiker. Yeah, okay. I'm curious to see if green Joker trumps debuffed. Let's see if this Ace of Hearts gets scored. No, it's debuffed. Okay. So it's scored, but it's debuffed. So, okay. I guess I sort of understand. Okay, we got plenty of money. Extra hand, instant buy. Love to see it. All right. I don't really need another stone card. This, I guess I can use immediately. I think we start spending money on rerolls here to try and get a good Joker. Well, that's not what I was looking for. Neither of those is helpful. I think it's time for Midas Mask to go, but I need... Do I want to spend 6? All right, show me some Jokers, please. Okay. +8 malt if hand contains a pair. +1 malt per tarot card used this run. Well, there's my buy. So... I either get rid of Midas Mask, which has the +50 chips from being foil, or Splash. I think I actually prefer... This is guaranteed 50 chips. Okay, like about some of the time that I play, this comes into play. But with 20 malt, like 43 malt, I kind of think that's better than whatever Splash is giving me. What do you guys think? Do I get rid of Splash or Midas Mask here? Like, Midas Mask I don't need for turning face cards into gold cards, but guaranteed 50 chips is pretty nice. I don't know that Splash is better than that. Also, I'm going to be using Judgment here to see what I get. Because, like, most of the time that I use Splash, I'm not going to get more than 50 chips, right? In fact, I will never get more than 50 chips because I don't have enhanced cards with more stuff on them. So, like, if this is a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, that's less than 50. Like, yeah, I think Splash goes. Paul says Splash can be worth it, but it's a close call. I think we get rid of Splash here. And now I'm going to use Judgment and see what I get. What did I pick up here? Wily Joker, 100 chips if played hand contains a 3 of a kind. All right, the deck is not built for 3 of a kind, so we'll sell that as well. And we'll pick up Fortune Teller. Okay, so we got a lot of malt on hand. That's very nice. The problem we have now, like this is pretty close to enough to win. I would love to have a polychrome, like a 1.5 or a multiplicative malt rather than additive malt. I haven't seen a card like that yet, I don't think. This is pretty nice. Eventually, these two have to go, but for right now, especially given that we picked up Fortune Teller, these are very valuable. Any tarot card adds to Fortune Teller. So at this point, we start opening packs that we don't super need and hope that Hallucination procs, right? All right, so let's go into the Arcana pack. Let's see what we get. There's another Moon card. Amazing. It's so good that we've done so well that I don't actually have 3 cards to convert right now. Do I want to use Death? So I can convert this 10 and this 4 into clubs, or I could take this 4 and turn it into a gold Jack of clubs with Death. Which is the better play here? Having 2 more clubs and 2 less non-clubs? If I had 3 cards, I would do this, but I'm wondering if turning the 4 into a Jack of clubs isn't the better play. Because it makes this card worth much more, as opposed to slightly altering my probabilities of drawing a flush. Yeah, I think maybe that's the call. Use death here to turn this 4 of hearts into a gold jack of clubs. How many jacks do I have? 3? Yeah, because I converted a couple with rank up. I think that's the play. All right, and then let's open the Celestial pack. Hallucination procced. Got me the Emperor, love that. All right, 4 of a kind, straight flush. I mean, I haven't seen a straight flush yet. Can I do it? Yeah, I have decent amounts of stuff. All right, if we get this, it's fantastic. Whatever, we'll use that. Let's pop Emperor and see what we get. Wheel of Fortune, might as well use it immediately. Strength we can use, maybe? What would I use strength on? Look at all the friggin' clubs. I could turn my 2 10s here. Or I could turn some 10s into jacks, I guess. Or like do a 10 and a jack into a jack and a queen or something. Straight flush. You kind of don't want to do too much, I guess. And if we're getting rid of, well, we haven't gotten rid of Midas yet, so probably making more face cards makes sense. All right, we'll wait and see what we're going to do with this. I think we move on to the next round here. All right, so the blind skip gives a free Mega Celestial pack, 2 planet cards. I think I'd rather have a shop. We got plenty of money to spend. Yeah, let's play the blind. Okay. Folks, I need a quick bathroom break, so there'll be a brief pause, but I'll be back after I've, well, you can use your imagination. Be right back. All right, thanks for your patience. We're back. So let's see. I don't think I want to use strength here. I don't have a... I guess I could turn the king into a wild card. Does it keep its gold status if I do that? Can it be gold and wild? I don't actually know. Let's find out. It does not. Okay, so I lost gold status. So if I play this on this, does it overwrite it? Because this can be 2 things, but I guess foil isn't the same. I don't know what Midas would do here. Would it waste the wild card? Oh well. The foil chips are nice here with the flush. I'm curious what's gonna happen to this king. Yeah, okay, so it can only have 1 like card type. I still got the fortune teller benefit from using that card, but now I understand how that works. Gold overwrites wild and wild overwrites gold. Yeah. There's 4 of a kind, but I don't really need it. But I don't need the money either. I guess just a ordinary flush here is fine. That'll win the blind for me. I could turn some of these queens into kings if I wanted, but what does that buy me? Not much. Okay, good blind. Ballot. Retrigger first played card used in scoring 2 additional times. So I don't have the cards for this. I haven't got enhanced cards that would benefit from this. This just gives me like 20 extra chips. Not really worth it. This I could use. I don't have any multiplicative malt. So it wouldn't be something to rely on, but using a tarot card is good for me anyway because of Fortune Teller. So this is probably worth buying. Let me buy these packs first and see if I have room for it. This is probably worth buying. Let me start with this Arcana pack. Or do I want to buy this first so I can use it right away? Maybe I buy this first and then buy this. Hey, nice. We got the hallucination proc. Okay, so. What did we get? We got the Hanged Man, destroy 2 cards. We got Justice, a glass card. High Priestess, creates 2 random planet cards. Let's use the Hermit right away, get our free $20. So Hanged Man, if I could buy it and hang on to it, that would be good. Right now I can use it to destroy this 6, and that's about it. I mean, I could destroy the 3 because it's a low scoring card, but that doesn't make sense with the flush strategy. Chariot, I could put on this 2, but then I have to keep it in my hand. I could put Chariot on the 6. Might as well. What else do we have? A glass card eventually destroys a card. So I could destroy the 6 and the 2 with Hanged Man. It gets rid of a low value card, but it is a club, so I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to. I think glass cards are trash because you can't rely on it at all. It's fragile, right? That's the whole point. I don't really like the Priestess either. So I could destroy the 6, I could Chariot the 6. I guess it's Chariot the 6 and then High Priestess? Paul says, it's so interesting to listen to your thought process. Gets me to reevaluate some decisions I would make. Yeah, that's what I think one of the reasons I'm doing so well is the fact that I'm streaming it instead of just playing it by myself forces me to think out loud and explain my thought processes, which exposes some weaknesses and maybe makes me consider alternatives that I wouldn't have otherwise. So I think I Chariot the 6 of hearts here, and then I High Priestess. I don't feel like there's a better choice. Like if I had one more card that wasn't a club that I could destroy, I would do that. The other alternative is I turn this 2 into the steel card, because then I could still play it if I have to, but it's easy to keep in my hand, and then removing the 6 is good. All right, maybe that's the play. Because High Priestess is almost worthless to me. I don't really need planet cards, especially not random ones. All right, I'll destroy the 6 here. And then, oh, I forgot I have to do that first. Crap, okay. Well. Do I want to add playing cards to my deck? Not really. I could add a club, I guess. I don't really need to add club. This might proc hallucination, but... Well, I've got tons and tons of money. Maybe if I'm gonna burn money, maybe I should re-roll first. Because we decided that ballot doesn't work for me, so what else can I get? Adds the number. I don't need more malt. I've got plenty of malt, so neither of these cards works. All right, let's see what's in here. What is this? It's a gold seal. More money I don't need. This is a 100 chip card? That's not bad. I don't... I don't think it's good though. It doesn't let me do a flush. Like, this is good for hands where I have crap and I need to play just a high card. But then if I add this, I'm slightly more likely to get a crap hand. So I don't think I want that. I don't need the retrigger. I don't need a wild 10. I don't need an ace with extra chips, really. Especially not a heart. I mean, I guess this is a club. A king of clubs. With a gold seal on it, so some more money. I don't really need more money, but this helps me get flushes, I guess. So we'll take this. All right, I think that's it for this shop. We want to use a steel card and the strength card if possible, but we need to be in a hand to do that. All right, so what's our skip here? No, I don't need a free Mega Celestial, and we'll get a tarot from Cartomancer for selecting this blind. What do we get? Emperor? Okay. So, strength card. I guess this is fine. I need to use this card now. So another jack and another 10. I guess that's fine. Let's use the Emperor. Let me pick up here. The Devil. We can get a gold card. That's fine. I guess I'll put the gold on this ace. Or should I put it on the 8? I'm less likely to want to play the 8, so we'll put the gold card there. High Priestess I'll just use, and then whatever I get. Oh, we got the flush. That's nice. And then what is this? Full house? And then there's the question of the chariot. What do I want to do with the chariot? I'd love to turn these into clubs. I would love to get another moon card. But I got like 5 moon cards this run, so... What do we do with the chariot here? I guess I put it on this too? I guess that's fine. Alright, so... Where are my clubs at? I've got 3 clubs. I guess I play the 2 pair. And then this isn't going to help me with a flush, so we'll throw the king in. Well, it's worth 10 points. So we'll use, well... Use the 8 instead, I guess. Oh, I don't have... That's right, I don't have splash anymore. Okay, well. We still got halfway. That's fine. Looks like I have a flush here. That should finish the job. Nice. Okay, played cards with odd rank give plus 31 chips when scored. That's not bad for me. It's not fantastic. Could slightly alter what types of flushes I play. What would I replace that with? Midas? That's probably worth more than Midas. 50 chips every time versus 61 chips if at least 2 of the cards are odd. I don't play a lot of aces though. And then what's this? Played cards with club suit give plus 3 mult when scored. Okay, well I probably should buy that. What do I replace it with? We have lots of mult. This is going to add even more. But what we don't have is multiplicative mult. This is worth basically 15 mult, right? Compared to 50 chips. Where are we? Ante 5? There's still a lot more value for Cartomancer. Hallucination's more iffy. This is an interesting shop. Everything's kind of like potentially good. You think chips are worth more than malt right now? Yeah, we have a lot of malt. So I think you're right. This one might be a good one to buy. Is there any way to see evens and odds? So ace, we've got 4, and then 3 9s, 4 7s, 4 5s, 4 3s. This would be a place where those strength cards could have been more handy, because I don't play a lot of these lower value cards. This could be good. I think you're right. We don't need this card. We have enough malt. Chips are better. So if I was going to sell something for this, it would probably be hallucination. I think Cartomancer's too good to give up. Am I going to open these? I don't think so. I don't really want to add cards to my deck. Only for malt to goes up from here since you got Jokers that grow with time. Yeah. This is 60, this is 59 malt right here. I don't think we need more malt. We need more chips, you're right. So probably hang on to this for a while. I definitely am keeping Cartomancer. So the question is, well, I could sell Midas Mask for this to keep this for a bit. If I buy this, then we definitely want to like try to build our deck to have more ace 9 7 5 3 of clubs, I guess. All right, I don't need gold face cards anymore. I think it's time to sell Midas Mask and purchase whatever this card is, Odd Todd. And then we got to keep this in mind and try and we've got 3 antes to try and adjust the deck to work better with Odd Todd here. I could get some odd club cards in here. And I got tons and tons of money. I can just skip it if I don't want it. So, all right, let's start opening packs. Nice, we got the world. That's not great. So an odd 9 of clubs that gets re-triggered. That's pretty good. That probably gives 62 extra chips, right? That's definitely a buy. Nope. Oh, I clicked skip. Oh, that's a misclick. That was a serious mistake. Ah, I can't believe I did that. I think I just... Well, I'm going to hold on to this for now. If I can pick 3 spades to convert to spades, I'll use it. But other than that... Well, I only need 1 spade, right? Yeah, I can't believe I clicked skip. That was so stupid. These I don't want. Okay, we picked up a strength. Should I... let me re-roll and see what we get. Face cards give malt. I don't need money. 1 more. Convert to hearts I don't need. I don't need a random joker. All right, next round. So, discards 2 random cards per hand played. I gotta keep that in mind. That's rough. We did pick up a moon here, though. Okay, we got some choices to make. First of all, let me convert this spade to a spade just to get the free malt from using this. Okay. Then we have strength. So, like, I can make my king into an ace to trigger Odd Todd. What else can I do? I should probably hold on to this until I can use it on 2 cards. The moon we can use, for sure. I probably want to use this on 2 kings. Two club kings is probably the way to go. Do I have 2 club kings? Yeah, I got 3 club kings. Let me play this flush to start. Oh, it discarded my king. All right, thank you very much, the hook. So the 8 could become a 9 with strength. It doesn't really do much for me. What do I have here? I don't have a flush, right? Because you're no suit. Yeah. Maybe we do high card here. And then discard the 10 and the 2. Oh, oh, the hook is killing me right now. Looks like we're going to be okay either way. All right, here's where I can use this. So this will become a 9, which benefits from Odd Tod, and this becomes an ace, which also benefits from Odd Tod. Let's use that. This stays gold, which I like. And now we have a flush. That should win. With the 2, that should win. Okay, there we go. Okay, +1 hand size, I'll take every time. What else have we got here? Each face card held in hand has 1 in 2 chance to give $1. I don't need money. There's a 10 mult here, 100 chips for 3 of a kind. That doesn't really help me. I still have hallucination, so opening packs can be good. There could be something good in this buffoon pack, and I've got money to burn, so let's open this and see what we get. If the first hand of the round has only 1 card, add a permanent copy to the deck and draw it to hand. That's great early in a run, DNA. That's very powerful, but we're late, and I don't need to like replicate. This doesn't really help me score. It just helps me modify my deck. And it's not really the time for that. As for this, it's a money earner. So I don't think either. Like, what would I want to do with this? I could get more clubs. I could play high card at the start of every round and get more clubs, including some of these gold cards. But I don't have a card with an incredible ability on it. Like maybe this foil 3. Or the steel 2 or something, but like I haven't built a deck that benefits from DNA. If I got this early, I would have used it, but this run's a lot more tricky than yesterday. Not quite sure it's set to win yet. Agreed. We're not out of the woods yet. I don't need either of these, so I'll skip. And we'll open the Arcana pack. Well, we just got a moon, which is incredible. What happens if you use moon? It'll convert it to a club, but what club? That's really interesting. So I've got the spade, the 2, and the stone card. What is this going to do, the stone card? Do you have any idea what this interaction is? Does it remember what card it used to be? I'm really curious what this is going to do. Oh, it just stays as a stone card. You know what, that's fine. All right, so I can choose 2, which means I should probably pick the Emperor and see if I want to use 2. There's another moon, that's amazing. Oh, there was a 9 here. All right, well, let me use the world here on the stone card since it has no effect, but gets me a tick to fortune teller. And then this could, if I got a polychrome out of this, that would be amazing. What is this? I don't want a stone card. I don't want a glass card. I don't want any hearts. So I guess we're using Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, once again, nothing. All right. I'll take a reroll just to see. Neither of those is helpful. All right, let's move on. So the skip here rerolls the boss blind. Cards played previously this ante are debuffed. Okay, so with that in mind, I need to like avoid. The problem with the reroll is it could be worse than that. That's kind of a nasty one, but I do have an obscene number of clubs, so getting some flushes isn't too horrible. Actually, this is not good for me. To get 40,000 without being able to replay cards, I might need to skip this blind. Because, like, let's say best case, I play 10 cards here, 10 cards here, and they're all clubs. That puts me at 18 clubs. I guess that's still enough to... All right, maybe. There's another reroll here. So if this is even worse, I have another shot. I think this is one of those times when I need to skip the boss, reroll the boss blind. What do we get instead? The ox. Playing a flush sets money to 0. Well, I guess we're doing this now. Spade cards debuff. All right, we lucked out. Okay. Let's use our moon. A glass card? I guess I'll wait and use this on some non-club. That's a royal flush, right? All right, that's a win. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't get a higher score for that, for a royal flush. All right, so we'll just, well, what are my lowest value crap cards? I've got like a 5 here. I'm almost completely out of diamonds. That's amazing. Like the 3 would be better. But all right, let's turn this 10 into this glass card. Oh, I have to play it. I have to play it. Got it. All right. Then a 4 is the better play, right? Because if this card's going to be destroyed, I have to play it. And if I'm going to destroy a card, it should be a non-odd Todd card. I'm not going to play that 5. Yeah. All right. So let's get after another flush. I guess we play the 4 and then the 10 and the 8. It immediately broke. Okay. Why am I not scoring that much? Feels like I should have just been scoring more. It's not bad, but I don't know if I can. We're getting into the end of the run and I don't have everything I need. Bad luck with the glass. Yeah. This I can take. Yep, that I can buy. I need something with multiplicative mult here. It's probably close to time to get rid of these two and get better jokers. This is definitely worth having. Let's crack this open first, see if hallucination helps us. It does. We get temperance. I guess I use this immediately for money. 3 of a kind, straight flush, straight. I mean, I guess we use this. And then we open the Arcana pack. Oh, we picked it the Fool. All right. What do I want to Fool here? Strength increases ranks. Magician lucky. Sun no. Planets no. Destroy no. So if I use the Hangman, I could get rid of one of my hearts. And then I could use the Fool to get another one. Why are these numbers changing? Effective? Total due to jokers, blinds, and card enhancements? Hmm. If I use Hangman, I can get another copy of it with the Fool. So I can remove this Jack and further thin out all the non-club cards. I don't need the Sun. Lucky cards, I don't really want to gamble on. This I could use on like the 6 and then have another copy of it to help me with Odd Todd. So like I'd want to convert 2 8s really to 9s would be the best play. So it's gonna be either Strength or the Hanged Man for Fool here. Which is better? Strength gets me more chips. Hangman just gets me more flushes. So maybe Strength is the way to go. So the only one I want to convert here is the 6 to make it a 7. 10 to Jack doesn't do anything for me except... Yeah, 10 to Jack doesn't do anything for me. Ace to 2 doesn't do anything for me. I think this is the play. We'll use Strength here. And then I'll use the Fool to get another copy of Strength to use later. Malt cards is fine. It's free malt, I'll take it. Why not? And then we have Death. I could Magician, but I don't need more malt. I need chips. Getting rid of this is fine. Do I get rid of this? Well, I just upgraded, but I could get rid of this 10. No, it's got 4 malt on it now. Let's get rid of this Jack. Let's reroll. Neither of those is helpful. This could... I don't have time to make this work, though. And it depends on me getting into... I guess I'm gonna have 4 shops. 4 chances to add a card, add a playing deck to my card. Or add a playing card to my deck. Which could maybe get this to 2. I think I'm better off just... This I definitely buy. Alright, I think Hallucination has served its purpose. We can buy this for now and see if we can make it work. Otherwise, maybe we find something better. It's just $7. I think Hallucination has served its purpose, so we buy Joker here. Or Hologram. And try to find ways to add playing cards to my deck. I've got a Strength and a Death to work with. Alright, what's my blind here? Mega Celestial Pack. Neither of those give me playing cards, so we're going to play both and hope we get the shops. The Manacle, -1 hand size, I can easily deal with. Alright, so we picked up the Emperor here. Both of these 8s can become 9s. Oh, this is a spade? Never mind. The 8 and the 6 can both get upgraded with Strength here. Club, club, even. Become odd to work with Odd Todd. Alright, let's use that. Then we have Death. We can turn one of these stone cards into a lucky 9, I guess. Okay, then we have the Emperor. 2 random tarot cards. We picked up Judgment and the Devil. I am curious what this does. A gold stone card? It has no rank or suit. What does this do? I turned it... It did remember what it was. Okay. I don't have room for a random Joker. Eventually, I'm going to sell this. Very soon, I'm gonna very soon I'm gonna sell this. I'll hold on to this unless I need room. Okay. Flush house, very nice. Okay, there we go. Standard pack. Okay, so we can get at least 0.25 from this. What do we have here? 15 mult when 0 discards remain, not for us. Adds a stone card to the deck when blind is selected, not for us. We don't have hallucination anymore, so opening packs isn't necessarily a good thing, but like getting a Jupiter card would be nice here, I guess. If at all possible, I want to add a playing card, so let's open this. I kind of have to do it even if they're bad cards like this. So we'll take the steel card for some malt, and that'll get hologram up by 1. And then let's see what's in the celestial pack here. All right, no Jupiter. High card, pair, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, straight flush. I mean, I guess we go for straight flush here. And then I can afford a reroll. What is... Oh, I've never seen this. If the first discard of the round has only 1 card, destroy it and earn $3. I could use that to get rid of all my other cards. Well, I don't have that many rounds left, so yeah, that's not true. I could get rid of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. I could get rid of 5 cards. So this would be amazing early. This would be like an incredible, incredible card early, but it's not good for me right now. I don't need the star. 1 more reroll here. We're at $60 near the end of the run. Doubles all listed probabilities. Do I have cards that work that way? I need this for hallucination. Thank you very much. You're too late. Yeah, I don't have any probability cards, and we've seen this before. Don't need that. All right, next round. Okay, so we picked up Justice here. I could afford to get rid of the 10, right? How many 10s do I have? 3? I'm probably not making a lot of royal flushes. I'm probably not making a lot of straights. I mean, or whatever. So getting rid of this is good for me just because, well, it's not that good for me. Glass card. I guess it's better on the 10 than anything else. Or I could hold on to it for a minute. I don't have to use it right now. All right, let's do... a flush. So I'm using the 3 for the 50 chips. I'm using the 5 for Odd Todd. And then I'm using the 10 instead of one of the kings because I can hold on to them for money. And I guess I could play one of the 2s. No, this is fine. Glass card. I guess this. We'll use it. We'll use it for 2x malt while we have it. I guess. Here's another flush. Lost it again immediately. Don't have the flush on me, so I guess I play a high card here. I'll keep the ace. I guess I play the... No, because this is worth more chips because of Odd Todd. What do I get rid of over here? Nothing really? All right. That was enough to win. Okay. Okay, where are we? Okay, we've got the manacle coming up. Don't need Saturn. Uncommon jokers each give X15 alt. So Cartomancer does it, and Hologram does it, which means I'd have to get rid of one of these. I don't think I can afford to give these up. I can afford to get rid of Cartomancer, but that's it. That's really interesting, though. I feel like I need the chip value from Odd Todd to have a chance at winning. And this, here's my malt. Here's my multiplicative malt. So I'm going to open this and get a card. That goes up to 1.5, right? I don't need that. I'm waiting to sell this until there's something that I'm like, definitely, I will 100% get that. And then I'll use judgment if I still have it. I'd have to sell this, which means having this is like adding... I don't know how that would stack with Hologram's innate multiplicative malt. I don't know if it would add to it or if it would be... It would probably be triggered separately. Can't afford to give up Green Joker or Fortune Teller. I don't have another chip source than Odd Todd at the moment. And I don't quite want to trade this for this. Because it sort of negates the purpose, so... Yeah, we're not taking either of these. Let me crack open this... Well, let me do the standard pack first. Okay, 4 of clubs. We can take that. I almost hit skip again. All right, so this is up to 1.5. That's pretty good. Let's open the Arcana pack. All right, so we don't need diamonds. I don't need money. I don't need a glass card. I could use a steel card. So steel or glass. Glass is basically a way to destroy something. That's not helpful. Yeah, let me switch this King of Spades into a steel card. I guess that's fine. We'll do a reroll. The Hiker would have been great earlier. I guess I can take Magician and just use it. What else do we get? I could use both of these, I think. This would be... If I could get a Polychrome on something... Let me see. Nope, of course not. All right. Let's get into the next round here. Now, does this count as a blind for Cartomancer? Because Magician's not that good. I want to keep... Yeah, you know what? If I'm going to sell one of these, I'm probably going to sell Judgment. A random Joker. It's just not good enough. Let me see. Does the boss blind... It is a blind, so I should get a tarot card. Yeah, I did. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I got this piece of garbage. Let me use it on this, I think. All right, and then I can get rid of 2. And then these 7s can become lucky. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have anything I can do here. I guess this is 3 of a kind. That's something, right? Okay. There's those 2. I probably need to grab another club and play this flush, so... Yeah, I don't need the money from the 2. We'll take a 7 high. and then there's the flush. Oddly enough, this 3 is better than the 10 because of odd Todd, right? So we'll do queen, jack, jack. Oh, I need it anyway. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Just need 9 grand to get there. Looks like this flush will do it. Okay. So, on to the final ante. Can we win the run? It's tight. It's tight. I haven't gotten everything I wanted out of this run. Picking up a fool card would be good. What is this? Yeah, well, what's the blind here? All cards debuffed until 1 Joker sold. Okay, so probably I sell Cartomancer. I don't think I have a choice then. Or I could purchase this and try to re-roll it. If I could get an Emperor... If I could get an Emperor Arcana Pack card, then I could at least have a random Joker in my 5th slot. I don't have any... What is this? Money. Yeah, not great. I think picking this up makes sense. Let me open this first. All right, so we want a club. Looks like the wild card is the way to go. Let me pick this up. Open this. See what we get. All right, so we have strength. Could be possible. Chariot could be good. Tower, no. Temperance, no. Sun, no. So we either get another steel card or we go with strength here. Making the queen, the king and ace could be good. There's not another good opportunity here. I guess we could make the 2 into a 3. I'm never going to play this spade, but I guess converting it to... Hang on, let me look at my deck. I've got 2 8s, 1 6, 3 4s, 4 kings. So if I go strength and then fool into another strength, I could potentially get all my kings to be aces. Or I could get 2 more steel cards for in-hand malt. I think going aces for odd Todd is better. Yeah, all right, let's strength here on the 2 kings. And then let me use this fool immediately. You have to leave, but you'll see the end of the VOD. Have a good one. Thanks, Paul. Thanks for sticking around, man. Have a great rest of your day. We're almost done here, so hopefully we get the win. Plus 10 malt, I don't need. Everything's going to be bad on the last boss blind. At least selling Cartomancer, I know what's happening. And there's still the chance for me to get an Emperor. So let's not buy this voucher. But we do want to play the blinds to get as many points into hologram as we can. So, all right. What do we have here? Might as well use this on the 2. Strength we could use on the 4, but we want to use it on kings, so no. Yeah, let's use the odd numbers. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I have strength here. Didn't see my kings. I could use it on the 1-4, but not great. Let's just take the win. Okay, we're getting to the point where I'm feeling like 2 hands to get 88 and we need 100 to win. Feels like the run is on target now. It's been shaky the whole game, but feels like we can make it happen. X3 malt if all cards held in hand are spades or clubs. Well, all cards held in hand though. All cards held in hand. So I can't have any diamonds, hearts, or... You know what? I don't think we need this. I don't think we need this. It's fantastic, and if I'd gotten it earlier, I would have gotten it. I guess I could trade hologram here. It would mean needing to start using discards, but... Yeah. Giving up a handful of malt for ×3 instead of that? Maybe that is the play. I'll have to start using discards to make sure I don't have that stuff, but... We're pretty low. Like, we'll be throwing away... We'll have to throw away these spades, which have their own malt on them, if I pull them. These I don't care about discarding. These I don't care about discarding. So the only real detriment would be getting rid of these aces. And we're already at the blind. So we only have one more shop, which means we're not getting... We might get one more point here. I think this is a little risky, but I think this is the play. I think we trade hologram for whatever this is. For blackboard. Okay. Yeah, let's do the Arcana pack. So the 4, the 4 could be strengthened up to a 5, but I'd rather have my kings become aces. What is this? Create a random joker. Bonus cards with 30 extra chips. That I want. Don't want spades. Death isn't bad. Wheel of Fortune isn't bad either, but I don't want to gamble on this. I think Hierophant, like if I put that on a pair of queens here, that could be good. Death isn't bad. I could make this 5 an ace of clubs. Yeah, and because of blackboard, maybe that is the play. Like the extra chips are nice, but not that good. This increases my chances of getting a flush. I don't have to discard it for blackboard. All right, death it is. And then we've got money. Let me do a reroll first. What is this? Create a tarot card if hand is played with $4 or less. Well, the foil is nice, but yeah, we don't have a place for you. I'm gonna have to sell Cartomancer in the boss blind. I definitely don't need you. I don't think I want to reroll. I think we know what our strategy is for the boss. We sell Cartomancer and then try to get 100 grand, which should be okay. Let's see if we get anything good in here. There's another Jupiter. Perfect. And all right, next round. I don't need the money. I would like to get to the shop though. Let's play the blind. All right, you picked up the Empress, which gives us some malt cards. We've got strength on hand. I could use that on the 6. But I don't think I do. Let's change these gold cards to malt. And let's play our flush. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, all right. Crap. All cards held in hand. All right, so we want to get rid of the 3. Can I win without this? I can. but I think I need to do this. Okay, so everything in the hand is now a club or a spade. That's fine. Do we want to use strength here? No. So let's play our best possible flush. I think the chips are worth more than the 4 malt, so we'll play... That's not a club. There we go. And this should trigger blackboard. Right? Nice. Okay, that makes me feel better. Getting a fire hand there. That's the first fire hand of the run. Makes me feel much better about our strategy. It feels winnable now. All right. I don't need splash. Don't need the voucher. I guess we go after these celestial cards. Not the shop I was hoping for. Didn't get Jupiter. None of these are great for me. I guess we'll go Saturn for the straight. There's Jupiter. This was a weird run. I never felt... It's been like shaky the entire run. I've never felt super confident. The next blind is the end, right? Yeah, so I should spend all my money. Okay. Don't want world. I can take a magician. No diamonds. Don't need malt. I'll take the moon. For sure. All right, I think we're good now. With that moon card. Yeah, I can with these 3 cards I can craft an incredible hand. So I think we just go beat the boss. I think we go beat the boss blind now. Even though there's $32 left. Let's just do it. All right, so we sell Cartomancer. And now you're a spade. I guess I just moon you? No, I probably hold on to that for something else. So we're going to play King Jack. No, we're going to play 7, 7, 5, 3, and one more club. Probably this 10, right? I can use the Magician to enhance the 5 and the 3. All right, so let's put our hand back together and play it and see how we do. All the odd cards here give us chips. None of the lucky procs, it looks like. There we go. 97,000 from that hand, so there we go. Let's see. Let's moon you. And then the king and the 8, we can strength up. And then let's do another incredible flush to win the run. Oh, I didn't get... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I had the 3 of hearts, so that didn't work. Okay, well, still, the run is won. Looks like I wasn't bluffing. So best hand, 131,000. Obviously, we played 25 flushes. That worked out well. Yeah, that was a very challenging run. This one was this took 2 hours. The stream is at 2 hours now. So yesterday we just blazed through that deck at 45 minutes. But this one, I had a lot of deliberation and thinking to do to try and make this work. I never quite felt confident. It was always like, this could work. I had some lucky moments where I drew things that I needed. It played out fairly well, and obviously we won in the end, but not my most confident run ever. Still, pulled off another win, unlocked another deck or something. Did we unlock another deck? I assume every time you beat a deck for the first time, you unlock something. Let's go to main menu and check out what we did unlock. So for enhancing 16 cards in the deck, we got this card. X3 mult if you have at least 16 enhanced cards in your full deck. Have at least 30 cards with club suit in your deck. Played cards with club suit give +7 mult when scored. Very nice. So we've done diamonds and clubs now with a flush strategy. Have at least 3 wild cards in your deck. Hearts and diamonds count as the same suit. Spades and clubs count as the same suit. Interesting. Another flush strategy card. Sell a total of 20 joker cards. Adds the sell value of all other jokers to mult. Yeah, this is where that egg thing comes in handy. Okay, I thought I unlocked another deck. What do we have unlocked? So I've done red, blue, yellow, green, and black. And now magic. So that's 6 decks done. Next up is Nebula. Start the run with the telescope voucher. Celestial packs always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand. -1 consumable slot. Okay. So you can build a deck around the idea of playing one particular hand. Like I'm going all in on pairs, or I'm going all in on 2 pair, or high card or something. Interesting. We've also unlocked the ghost deck, abandoned deck, checkered deck, and the remainders are locked. Oh, we're not that far off of having beaten all the initial decks. So how many are there total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so there's 15 decks and we've done 6. All right. Well, next stream tomorrow we'll play the Nebula deck and see how that goes. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I know Paul was here today. Thanks for stopping by, Paul. Orchid was as well. And anybody else watching this in the future, hope you enjoy the run and my thoughts on the game. I'm still learning it, obviously, but it's a lot of fun and I'm doing well, so we're probably going to be playing it for a while. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.